18 top-rated tourist attractions in the USA, Planetware. 1. Grand Canyon. This incredible natural attraction is one of the most visited places in the United States. Carved out by the Colorado River, the Grand Canyon cuts deep into the landscape, creating dramatic cliff walls and ledges. This is where you'll find a large visitor center, regular bus service along the rim in the high season, and a walkway that runs along the canyon with numerous viewing points and platforms. 2. Niagara Falls. Situated along the Canada-US border, Niagara Falls is one of the most famous waterfalls in the world. The water from Lake Erie flows into Lake Ontario over these massive waterfalls, known for the great quantity of water that is constantly tumbling over the vertical drop. Summer is the most popular time to visit Niagara Falls, when the weather is warm, gardens are in bloom, and wandering around is pleasant. Winter provides a unique opportunity to see the snow-covered shores and ice-covered railings, street signs, and trees. It's truly a winter wonderland. 3. Statue of Liberty. A universal symbol of freedom, the Statue of Liberty is America's most familiar icon and the largest statue in the world. Standing proudly in New York Harbor, visitors can admire the statue from various points around the city, particularly Battery Park, or take a ferry ride to the statue. 4. White House. The White House is the official residence of the President of the United States, and should be on the top of your list of things to see in Washington. This historic structure has been the home of every president except George Washington. Lafayette Park is on the north side of the White House. Beyond is a pedestrian-only zone, full of interesting characters, and an excellent spot to get a great photo. 5. Walt Disney World Resort. This mega amusement park in Orlando is the top family attraction in America, and has been catering to both young and old for decades. Opened in 1971, Walt Disney World has managed to maintain its relevance and its allure for children and even many adults throughout the years. This is a place where you can spend a day or a week. 6. Waikiki. Home to the most popular beach in the Hawaiian Islands and possibly the most famous beach in the Pacific, Waikiki has been a tourist destination for over a century. 7. Las Vegas Strip. Walking along the Las Vegas Strip, the main street leading through the city past the mega resorts, is like strolling through an amusement park for adults. Recreations of the New York skyline, the Eiffel Tower, the canals of Venice, and many more foreign sights line this famous street. 8. Yosemite National Park. One of America's most loved parks, Yosemite National Park is one of the best places to visit in California, particularly for nature lovers. Hiking trails in Yosemite lead to some of the most scenic areas and are a good way to escape the crowds at lookouts. For those less inclined to be physically active, the sheer natural beauty of Yosemite can be enjoyed from a picnic table over a leisurely home-packed lunch. 9. Golden Gate Bridge. 10. Times Square. Bustling Times Square, famous for its flashing billboards, New Year's Eve countdown, and constant throngs of people, lies at the heart of Midtown Manhattan. This intersection, in normal times, is really about the energy one feels when standing on the corner as taxi cabs rush by and lights flash overhead, rather than any individual sight on the square. 11. Freedom Trail in Boston. Boston's Freedom Trail is a 2.5-mile walking route that leads past some of the city's most important historical attractions. A line of red bricks, inlaid in the sidewalk, marks the route, making it an easy way for tourists to find their way around. Information on the trail and the sites can be found at the Visitor Center in the Boston Common, which is a good place to start your tour. Sites along the Freedom Trail include the State House, Old State House, the Old Granary Burying Ground, Old City Hall, Faneuil Hall, Paul Revere House, and many more. 12. Yellowstone National Park. Yellowstone National Park is home to a huge ancient volcano, which has resulted in a dramatic landscape and awesome natural phenomena. The park, the oldest national park in the USA, is also home to all kinds of wildlife, with free-roaming bison, bighorn sheep, antelope, black bears, and grizzly bears. 13. San Antonio River Walk. San Antonio's Riverwalk is a beautiful location and a great place to spend some time, whether you are looking for a place to wander, enjoy a meal, or look for souvenirs. Stretching along the San Antonio River in the heart of the city, this pedestrian area is lined with restaurants and outdoor dining areas, with everything from casual to fine cuisine. 14. Kennedy Space Center. For those who have ever dreamed about what it would be like to blast off into space, a trip to the Kennedy Space Center is a must-do. The spacecrafts of NASA along with the history of space exploration make for an entertaining and educational experience. This is a popular attraction with all ages and one of the top things to do in Florida. Official site, https://www.kennedysspacecenter.com/. 15. St. Louis Arch. This famous gateway to the west in St. Louis is both symbolic and eye-catching. It was built in the early 1960s and stands in Jefferson National Expansion Memorial Park. 16. Glacier National Park and the Going to the Sun Road. This narrow road, hugging the mountainside as it winds its way up and over the 7,747-foot Logan Pass, opened in 1932. 17. Mount Rushmore National Memorial. If you find yourself in South Dakota, don't miss a chance to see Mount Rushmore National Memorial. The National Memorial is a popular attraction, especially in the summer. Try to plan to arrive early in the day to avoid the crowds. 18. Sedona's Red Rock Country. Just a wonderfully scenic 2-hour drive from Phoenix, this small city has quickly become one of Arizona's top places to visit. Sedona has a bit of everything when it comes to keeping busy: fantastic hiking, mountain biking, and camping, all coupled with a quirky vibe that makes a trip here fun for everyone.